This song's called Alphabet's Restaurant. It's about alphabet. That's Google and YouTube to you and me. It's not really about a restaurant, more about big tech. Anyway, I call this song Alphabet's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alphabet's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alphabet's Restaurant. Google, YouTube, all for free. You can even get to surf them on your smart TV. You can get anything you want at Alphabet's Restaurant. Now this story started way back in lockdown number 1. My nephew Jamie, he tells me, surely put your songs on YouTube, bro. Well, I had some songs from long ago. He even had a spare room for a studio. So I set out, making some groovy tracks, making my small voice heard. So that's what I did, friends. A new technology, all hard work. My first YouTube post was Enemy Within. First song I ever wrote. Still tops my YouTube hits list. Yeah, downhill all the way since. But you know, I was having fun, a lot of fun, in Alphabet's Restaurant. Now, some years back I wrote a song called No Time to Hide. It was about our struggles in Thatcher's 1980s, long time ago. Folks still struggling to right wrongs though. Black Lives Matter, troubles in Hong Kong. So, friends, I set out to sing my old song for new times. Recording done, I looked for some film for the YouTube video. Yeah, guess where I looked? YouTube News was helping. Yeah, lots of footage around. I found footage of demos far and wide. Hong Kong trouble, BLM protests for No Time to Hide. You can get anything you want, so I posted my song with this news footage. Now sometime you find a diamond in the tar pit of your PC. Lo and behold, an old version of No Time to Hide was lurking there, a band of rain from 1989. So I posted this rocker, pics of the crew, posted another, new acoustic version too. And there they were, 3 versions of No Time to Hide in Alphabet's Restaurant. But that's not what I came to tell you about. Came to talk about being cancelled. Folks, to my surprise, YouTube vets your songs, my songs, in case you need protecting. Someone don't like it, they flag it. YouTube selects it, inspects it, restricts it. Folks, 3 strikes, you're cancelled, you're restricted, even banned from Alphabet's world. Well, I heard this guy Trump is in deep trouble. He got into deep trouble inciting Capitol invaders. There's incels, anti-vaxxers, alt-righters, nutters, folk been up in flying saucers. They never been cancelled. They're still around. Search in YouTube. They'll all be found. Yeah, is the pen mightier than the sword? Seems the keyboard's killing more and more these days. Okay, you say, what's all this got to do with me? Well, Remember No Time to Hide? Yeah, barely 100 hits, sadly. All 3 versions and just 100. 3 versions, all the same words, but there's one got pics of an unjust world. And I open up my email and what do I find? A missive from Alphabet World. Hi, Mr. Archie T. Folds. We wanted to let you know our team's reviewed your content. And we don't think it's in line with our community guidelines. No Time to Hide video is now age restricted. YouTube, cancel me. That's not expected. Am I worse than all those alt-righters, incels, anti-vaxxers, mean, ugly, nasty people? Guilty as Jesus, I will appeal. Feeling mighty sore, I post my plea. I say, protests, demos, youngsters can see all over YouTube, ironically. 3 minutes later, the verdict's back. Being a careful review of my 4-minute track. Your content violates our guidelines. Not for youngsters. Sincerely, YouTube team. Well, here I am, sitting on the naughty bench, seeing all those mean, nasty people on the right side of the fence. So I'm wondering, what can be done to be rehabilitated? Have some fun. Well, friends, let YouTube know there's nothing wrong, right and wrongs. Folks, tune in to my angry channel, sing along to my song. You can get anything you want at Alphabet's restaurant, even if you're underage. Now, if one person sings along, that's fine. If 2 in harmony, that's liftoff. 3 people singing together is an organization. 50 folk, and that's a movement. Let's wake up YouTube Big Cheese Larry Page, strutting around in his New Zealand cage. Some people get anything they want from Alphabet's restaurant. Yeah, dividends. You can get anything you want at Alphabet's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alphabet's restaurant. Google, YouTube, all for free. You even get to surf them on your smart TV. You can get anything you want at Alphabet's restaurants, accepting No Time to Hide and privacy and fair competition and taxes and accountability and regulation. Oh dear. You can get anything you want at Alphabet's restaurant. Lastly, I'd like to thank the wonderful Arlo Guthrie, of course, who wrote a very original and fascinating story called Alice's Restaurant. And some of you old-timers out there might recognize this. Possibly. Okay. Try Alice's Restaurant. It's a little longer